The Tech Temple.
Miami, South Beach, bringing the heat, Can y'all feel that? Can y'all feel that?
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Wise Man White at the Tech Temple. Thank you for checking out another video. It's my first one of the year. I know I'm way late, but sorry. So, how many of you have a phone right now, and for some reason or another, you can't charge it through the USB port because either, you've been put the cord in and out so many times, and you just somehow you broke it, and that way you can't charge your phone anymore, so you either got a new phone and you don't use it, or you sold it. Or how many times are you just sick of using this thing and having to go find the wall and plug this into the wall and then have to plug this on when you really just would like to just get a quick charge and not have to worry about making sure this is all the way in. And I hate the fact that this is not, you can't put it in both ways. You have to put it in the right way. I don't know why they just don't use a cord that has both ways, put it in, you don't have to make sure it's the right side up. Hate that. But, so luckily, what has come across the last few years is the wireless charging, and the wireless charging makes it so pretty much, so let's just get this straight, it's not, you flip a switch and a wireless signal beams to your phone. It doesn't work like that. I mean, think about your wireless phone that's a landline. You can walk around the house with it and takes a wireless and put it on the charger, but there's no actual wire connecting your phone or the to the charger. It's just the base. So that's pretty much what wireless charging is with phones. You just kind of lay it down, let it charge in the base. So this new standard that's come by in the last few years is called the Qi. That's one wireless standard and uses inductive charging. So I have a Nexus 4 right here. So the Nexus 4 has it built in. You can't really see it. It's inside of the phone. But the Nexus 4 has it. The Nexus 5 has it. The Droid DNA has it. A Windows Phone, a 920, Nokia Lumia 920 has it. The Samsung Galaxy S4, S3, they have it. If you don't have it, you can buy the back for it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. So I bought this charger. I didn't buy the official one from Google because when that came out, it was $60. I'm sure the new one for Nexus 5 is still a ridiculous amount, which I don't think you need to pay that much for. So I got one of these. It's a Q9A wireless charging transmitter. It cost me $30 off Amazon. I will put a link on the description of the video so you can go ahead and purchase one after you check this video out and if you like it or not. Right here you can see it tells you that it supports the all products that support the Qi standard. So this is standard receiver. So there's for this model there's a white and a black one. Obviously, it looks like it's white, but I got a black one because it matches my phone. So here's right here, and as you can see right there, lets you know that it's Qi compatible. And go ahead and take this out. So if you're wondering about how fast it's going to charge, so I will show you my Nexus 4 charger, just so you can get it's right here. If you look at my Nexus 4 on the, where's the words at? It's telling me right here. It says that it's a 5 volt output. So you want to make sure that what you're getting is equivalent. That way you know about how fast it's going to charge. So if I look on this thing right here, luckily on the back it says it's a 5 volt output as well. So I'm going to get the same rate of charge. Should get the same rate of charge. So this thing is very, very light. It's not heavy. Definitely a lot lighter than my phone. You can see I'm tossing it around like that. So pretty much so I have this. I use this every night when I charge my phone. I have it laying by my bed, and it comes with a power cord. So the power cord to that, I have that plugged in right now. Let me go ahead and plug that up for you. So that's that. So this is my nightstand right there, and so pretty much all you really do is you just lay the phone down, and you heard the sound. That's how you know it's charging. I would make sure you hear that sound. If you don't, I would just take it off and lay it back down and make sure that you do have it. Because if you don't, sometimes I've had a few times where I haven't heard that sound, and then I tried to charge it, came back a few minutes later, and it wasn't charging at all. One tip that I do recommend is that you go into the settings. So let me go into my settings and go into developer options and make sure I can find this setting. I think it's in here. Oh, sorry, I think it's in display. Yeah, it's in display. Okay, see right at the bottom it says wake up on charge. I turn that off because sometimes I noticed also that, normally when you plug your phone with a wire, the display comes on to let you know that it's charging. Well, I noticed that sometimes the display doesn't turn off when you're using a wireless charger, so it kind of drains the battery at the same time while you're trying to charge it simultaneously. So I just go ahead and uncheck that. So normally it's like that default, and I just go ahead and uncheck it and turn it off. But here I will. So right now my charging icon, I just turn the volume up to make sure you can hear it. My charging icon is the circle at the top, and when it's charging, it spins. So you heard the sound, you see the yellow light to let you know that it's charging, and I will zoom in so you can see the actual spinning of the charger. You can see it right there, it's spinning around. So that's how you know that it's charging. For mine, I'm using Slim Cat, if anybody's wondering. So there you go. There is inductive charging with the Qi wireless charging. If you get it, like I said, it's only for a few select phones. Windows Phone has it, Android has it, iPhone does not have it. Maybe they'll have it in the next iteration of the iPhone 6. But that's definitely something I recommend looking for when you're getting your next phone. A phone might come out that's new, might come out tomorrow, but a year from now, 2 years from now, is it going to last you? I know some people don't exactly like to upgrade every year. I'm not one of those people who like to upgrade every year. I've almost had this for 2 years at the end of this year, so I try to get a phone that keeps me going for at least the 2 years. One thing I did notice, you can get this one, but there's a whole different ones. I'm gonna have a link to my site, and I'm gonna put a few ones that's up that I recommend. I'll make sure they're not $60 like the Google ones cost. One thing I do caution when you get one of these, make sure you kind of learn which way you're supposed to orient your phone and for your charger specifically. Because I learned that exactly putting it like that, exactly in the middle of the charger, doesn't exactly get me the charge that I need. So I've learned to move this up a little bit, because at the same time, if I do it at this way on the opposite end, it doesn't work. So make sure you're using it the right way and test it a few times before you decide to, hey, I'm going to use this every day for my nighttime charger, because you don't want to wake up and have no charge. So if you have any questions, let me know. This is Wise Man White, the Tech Temple. I'm back. Go ahead and pick you up a Qi compatible charger. Make sure your phone is compatible first. If you don't have a compatible phone, you have the S3 for example, but you don't have the backing, or you broke the backing, I'll put a link up there so you can go ahead and buy the back so you can have you can charge your phone wirelessly for the Galaxy S3 and the S4. I believe the backs are $30, but they probably have come down in price by now. But I'm going to make sure I post all the links. Questions, comments, leave them in the video. Wise Man White, the Tech Temple. See you guys later.
The Tech Temple.
I'm going to Miami.
Party in the city where the heat is on.